So here we have the Seat layout on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door estate vehicle with alloy wheels. We're going to check out the boot space first of all and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with the 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. So on the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles for this car. They are 67,826. The information displayed above that can be changed using buttons on the steering wheel. We're on the driving data menu at the moment. So for example, you can have a digital readout for the speedometer. There are other menus available for you as well, and you can see me cycling through those now. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using a second ago are on the right hand side of the steering wheel there. On the left hand side, we have stereo and phone controls, and behind the steering wheel, our cruise control on this stalk just here. The main screen on this car you've got some physical buttons down the right and left hand sides, but essentially it becomes touchscreen. As you can see, we've got satellite navigation available. When it comes to your music, we have DAB, FM and AM radio. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so via CD player, SD memory card input, USB input and Bluetooth audio as well. You can also then pair your phone from here in order that you can use the Bluetooth audio, and then nav is of course where you access your satellite navigation. Below that, we can turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. That system's off when that light shows with our hazard warning lights. The driver mode button here will let you change from eco to normal, so your everyday driving really, sport and individual. And under individual, you can customize the settings that are shown on the screen just there. We then have our dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. The air conditioning is on at the moment, so that's off, back on again. Or you can hit auto. The car will now take control of the fan speed and the direction of the air to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. You can override that manually at any time you wish to and put it back on your own settings here. We have some storage, USB input and auxiliary input for your music as well, and then the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.